So some of the bigger companies, like Nobacco, one of the companies that we're going to show a video from today, started to self-regulate themselves. By self-regulating, meaning that if you go to their website now, if you go to nobacco.gr and click the English version, you'll see they showcase their products, their e-liquid, their different e-liquid lines. And they also have certifications. They have a certification of a chemical analysis of the e-liquids that they use. They have links to scientific studies and articles about electronic cigarettes. And they also have global studies on electronic cigarettes, just information for their customers to read and make an educated purchase, which is really odd because I don't see a lot of people here in the United States doing it. I don't see a lot of vendors doing it here. You would think in this country here, which is, you know, prone to media and to information, a lot more people would follow that. But they don't. So what I want to do for you now, I want to play a video that I was fortunate enough to go and shoot at the headquarters of Nobacco. This is one of the biggest electronic cigarette retailers in Greece. They have 23 stores. They're opening a 24th store in Cyprus. And I want to show you a little bit of their headquarters, of their warehouse facilities, and also a small glimpse into one of the retail areas that they have for and how their stores are set up. Alright guys, this is the Vaping Greek. We are in Nobacco headquarters in Athens, Greece, and I am joined by Mr.
Michael.
And your position here with Nobacco is?
I'm a technical officer at the Nobacco.
Alright, so what I'm really impressed is, of course, how large the corporation Nobacco is here in Athens, Greece. Talk a little bit about the company first, how many stores you have you know, in an entire Greece, and now you're venturing off to Cyprus, I understand.
Yeah, basically the company starts at the 2008, June 2008. We have at the moment almost 24 franchise shops, and the 25th will be at the Cyprus. We're glad about this. We expect to
expand some more.
Yeah, to grow a bit more.
Absolutely. Now, I've talked to some other people that work here in Nobacco, and what the people in the United States want to know is how's it going with the government here? Like, we're having a lot of issues in the United States with the FDA, with our government there. Tell us what the status is here in Greece now.
Basically, it's confused over here as well. Hasn't made up what the legislation will be for the e-cigs at the moment.
So they haven't classified it as a medical use or a tobacco product or nothing. They just kind of have everything kind of hanging in the balance.
Yeah, that's true. What we're trying to do is just run some testings and from universities and obviously some doctors about the liquids that we use, and in the future will be an investigation about the product of the liquid, which is the vapor, and what's the effect on the health of the users.
Right, and if you guys remember on the last episode that we did, we talked about this association that they formed here in Greece. A lot of the companies here are getting together to test the e-liquid that they're selling. Nobacco, of course, is in the front of this association of vendors, and I understand there's testing already has begun, and the testing is going to be done by a third party. It's going to be done in different locations.
Yeah, it's from the University of Thessaly and the Crete. And there are two different universities testing the toxicity of the liquid, and and if there are any carcinogenic materials in there or something with high toxicity.
Something that could be harmful.
This is a 3 years program, and basically every company joined that program will test the whole part of their liquids. So every liquid will be tested, and we'll have results which will be published in our websites.
You carry liquids from a lot of manufacturers. I think I talked to a couple of people earlier who told me 4 or 5 different manufacturers.
Yeah.
So you plan to take all these e-liquids and run them through the testing to make sure that the product that you give to the customer is just the best quality, correct?
Yeah, the user will be able to find the test results in our website. So if you, for example, vaping tobacco flavor from the Nobacco Classic, you will be able to find the test results of that in order to know what's the if there's any toxicity, any danger material, or
awesome.
whatever.
Now, you know, all the legal and the chemical stuff, all that's all fun, but a lot of the people in the United States want to learn what does Nobacco sell? I mean, what is your most popular devices? What do most people here in Greece use to vape? And some of your most popular e-liquids.
Okay, basically here in Greece, the Eagle style batteries are very popular. What happens is that we have 2 types of users. The one that they prefer the small devices, easy to carry, not too far from the cigarettes they know, and it's this one. It's the Mini and More, which basically it's 808 or 901 battery with a cartomizer, single coil, horizontal coil. And basically what our the biggest in sales model is Nobacco Giant, which is Eagle battery, 900 milliamperes with a dual coil cartomizer with vertical resistance.
And now the last question I have for you, of course, is what I was really impressed with this facility is that not only do you have your central offices here, but you have warehouses here where you store all your product to distribute to your franchise, but you also have sort of a technical area. Tell us what happens inside there.
Basically, our goal was to create a place or a department that would be able to deal with some problems that most of the users have faced in the past, and obviously to have someone to talk if you have some difficulties or you can not understand something, or to ask for more expertise.
So it's basically a technical and customer service support in-house here, not only for your customers here, but all your franchisees. They can refer people to come here or call you and get solutions with their batteries if their batteries are not working, and so forth, right?
Yeah, and sometimes we try as much as we can to help people from which they carry devices from other companies.
Oh, awesome.
So if it's something simple, the cable just dislocated from its place, or something that you
user error or something simple.
Yeah, we try to solve that as well.
Awesome. That is great. Anything else that you want to add? Anything you want to say to the United States vapors?
I hope everything goes okay with the laws and all the stuff, and clear all things as soon as possible in order to continue what we want and what we like to do.
And let's hope that Greece does not follow the FDA too.
Obviously, yeah.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
This is what's really impressive about this company. They only carry what they consider, because everybody there in the office vape. The owner of the company vape, the owner's son, the staff inside. They only carry a very limited line of products, which the small 808 battery with a really nice PCC case, which they actually gave me one, and I'm going to give it away on the show. Just a really, really nice slim PCC case. They carry the Ego style battery, 900 mAh and up, with Stardust or dual coil cartomizers. And they also carry the silver, the new version of the VMAX that's coming out now, I think it's the version 2.5. I really don't know. I've lost count with the Chinese versions coming out of there. So they only carry 2 or 3 products, and they carry 5 lines of e-liquid, which they have manufactured for them. They don't actually make e-liquid. I have a bunch of their flavorings that I'm having shipped over here to give away as well. So they only have a basic line of products that they feel is what it takes to get people to switch to this type of tobacco harm reduction. They saw what's going on in the market. They saw that the fights that they're having from the government, so they decided to take it upon their hands to invest money into research. They have their e-liquids independently tested, so they'll make sure that all these lines of e-liquid that are bringing in will meet all the regulations if they do happen in the future. But also they're investing money into a cardiac research that Dr. Konstantinos Farsalinos is going to be doing with his research team, which basically they're going to be taking the e-liquids and testing them on the effects on the heart versus smoking. Okay, this is really, really interesting stuff that, unfortunately, we don't do it here. I don't know why we don't. Why don't we do that here in the United States, Jamie? Does anybody have an answer to that?
I do not, sir. Money, I guess, and the fact that we don't have enough big players behind it yet, and possibly just a critical mass thing.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point, Aaron. FDA, yeah. But these countries, Greece has AOF, which is basically the FDA here, and it's 10 times more aggressive in Greece than what it is here. So they're spending the money and independent laboratories trying to do research, trying to provide information not only for their customers, but to better their business too. I mean, the company that's going to have clinical research results, I think, is going to be a step above in the game when it comes to promoting their product. It just makes absolute good business sense to me. I don't understand why more people don't do it here.